Welcome back to the channel. It is September 16th, Monday night. I just got home. I made a phone call to CK Performance today. And something was wrong. I couldn't get through, so I said to hell with it. I pulled the pump out of one of my spare 480Es, one of them that needs to be rebuilt, and I pulled the valve out of it. So I'm going to show you guys the difference right now. So I'm going to spin you guys around. Okay, this is the transgo valve. This is the stock valve. They kind of look the same, other than that little extension there. But let me pull this out. If you look at this part, is completely different than the transgo part, which is right here. See the difference? We have to grind ½ inch from here to here flat in that. That's what the transbrake kit wants me to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind it, flatten it, and then we're going to assemble it. And we're going to install it in the pump. And then we're going to install the pump into the transmission. And then we are done with that. So I'm going to pause you guys and we'll pick it back up in a minute. So here we go. We ground our flat in this 500 thousandths from there to there. And so we'll assemble that valve and we'll put it in the pump. It was pretty easy to do. I just used a micrometer, put it on here, then marked it with a Sharpie, then ground it, and then when I got close to the Sharpie marks being gone, then we measured it and it came out 500 thousandths perfect. So, gonna pause you guys. Okay, we got our valve installed. Let's see. Got our valve installed. So we're gonna stab this pump into the front of the tranny. So I'm gonna pause you guys, and when I get it in, I will show you how far I've gotten. Okay, our pump is installed and torqued 18 foot-pounds in a star fashion here. And like I said in the very beginning of this video, we have to install an O-ring right here for your torque converter. So, I'm gonna come over here. I have to look at these. Hold on one second. That's not the one. I want the new one.
After 10 years, we've covered a lot of miles. Good thing I got.
And here we go. That's our new one right here. It's round. That other one here is flat. That's from the pump. Today, so we're gonna slide this baby on here, roll her down in the spot. There we go. And there is our torque converter O-ring. So now we are going to flip this tranny up so the valve body is flat. The valve body surface is flat. So, gonna pause you. We got the trans flipped up, and I am actually gonna call it quits for tonight because my laptop's at work and I need to know the torque spec for our center support here and our forward clutch drum bolts. And I don't have them. So I have to get those tomorrow morning. So we will wrap this up tomorrow night with putting the check valve, tightening those two bolts. They are pass-through bolts. Then right here, if you look down in there, you can. You see that little silver landing that's way down in there? There's a plug that we have to put in the case to hit that landing area. That is to lock out reverse. So reverse won't work with the valve body. Reverse will work with our servo spring and electronically through the plug and our transbrake solenoid. So a solenoid takes place of that. So that's where we're at now. I might do a little research and see if I can find those 2 torque specs, and then we might be able to take it up. But if not, then it's gonna be, we're gonna have to pick it up tomorrow. So gonna pause you, and if I can't find them, we'll do a wrap-up video. Okay.
Let's go play mini golf then.
So center support bolt is 32 foot-pounds. We torque that down. That's good. And the fourth clutch housing bolt right here is 17 foot-pounds. So both of those are now torqued. Now gotta go to the directions, because if you guys look here, these little divots all over the place here and here and here and here and here and here. Though they all had check balls in there, but now with this transbrake setup that we're putting in, there's normally, I do believe, 8 check valves that are in here stock. But now with the new valve body and the transbrake setup, only 3 go back in. So I'm gonna look at the directions, find out what 3 go in. We're gonna put the 3 check balls in. We have to knock. There's a plug right here. I just kind of laid it in there, but there are usually 3 oil passages here. This one is a plug, and I have to knock it all the way down until it hits the center support. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to pause you, and when I get the check valve locations, we will pick it back up. Give you guys a little trick. For taking this connector out of the side of the case, you have 4 teeth. There's 1 here, 1 here, 1 down the bottom, and 1 over here. So there's 4 teeth total. You can try and use a screwdriver and push this one down and push this one down and try and keep equal pressure to get it out. I'm going to show you the quick and really easy way to get this done. What you're going to use, if you have access to it, is a Craftsman 30 millimeter 12-point socket. Okay? And what you're going to do, we're going to take a 12-point socket and you're going to put it over it like this, okay? And then you're going to come up here, and I want you to look at this is the back side of it. You put the 12-point socket on here, and just take your hand and go like this. Watch. See how that knocked it right out? Now you pull your socket off. Like that. And it pops just right out like that. It's a 2-second ordeal. 30-point, 12-point, 30 millimeter socket. Put it over the end of that and give it a whack, and she'll pop right out for you. Directions, we have to put them in 1, 3, and 10. Delete all others. Okay, number 1 is right here, which is right here. Number 3 is right here. Number 3. And number 10 is right there, which number 10 is right there. So there's our 3 check valves, check balls. So now we have to lay in the valve body, I do believe, or it might be putting that servo spring in a servo line. So, gonna pause. Okay, let's get all the bolts, all the stuff out of the stock valve body. We installed the transbrake valve body. I have to torque all the bolts still. I get that. I just want to start them all. It comes with a harness, believe it or not. And This wire here, I do believe, goes down to the transbrake solenoid. Here is our reverse accumulator. What they want you to do is remove that piston, remove that spring, and they supply you with a big wheel and huge heavy duty spring.
Nope.
That goes in there, and then the outer, the outer piston goes in. So that's installed and torqued. We got our rear oil feed to the tail shaft housing is installed. I just need, like I said, I just need to torque the valve body down, install our filter, pan gasket, and pan, and we're done. Transbrake installed. And then we gotta test it to see if it works. To be honest with you, I have seen 0 reviews on this transbrake, so I don't know if it's gonna work. Who knows? I've done everything to the letter to their directions. So if it don't work, it don't work. I guess then I guess I'm out $700. But it's definitely not because of the install. Because like I said, I went to the letter for everything they wanted me to do, every hole they wanted me to drill, to the 1,000th that they wanted me to do. So we will see. Time will tell. I am calling it quits for tonight because I'm tired and I have to get up for work tomorrow morning. Even though tomorrow is my day off, I'm still going in because I have to get some shit done. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow and tomorrow night's upload. So, have a good night, folks.